Well, I'm really excited to see what family we've got this week. Let's take a look.
Hi, we're the Tsironis family. I'm Elizabeth. This is my husband, Bob.
You don't need to play with your food and make a mess.
We have 3 children. Kate, who is 4, and twin boys, Teddy and Nicholas, who just turned 3.
Look at them.
I work in the securities industry. I probably get home around 4:30 every evening, and my wife works a couple days a week.
Our boys, Teddy and Nicholas, were born at 23 weeks gestation. The doctors didn't think that they had a very good chance of survival. We are blessed with these 2 beautiful boys, but they're naughty. Oh, get over here right now. How do we discipline them? Because we're just so happy that they're here and alive and healthy.
Do you want to have a timeout?
Things are so bad lately between the boys, and there's so much fighting. They throw. They hit.
Car, did you?
Hey! They bite.
Ow! Don't bite me!
Ow! These boys are getting away with far too much.
The other night, the boys were bouncing on the bed. Nicholas stopped. Teddy came up, pushed him. Nicholas hit his leg, and he ended up in a full-legged cast. I am exhausted from chasing Teddy and Nicholas, and they're always off in 2 different directions. It's just a big game for them. They run away constantly.
They're running around like headless chickens.
Dinner is a scene out of Animal House.
Teddy.
They're throwing their food on the walls, on the floor, throwing their milk. Next thing you know, the whole plate's on the floor.
Shoving food into their mouths.
Right, spitting it out on the tables.
You threw your spaghetti all over the place.
Feeding time at the zoo.
Kate is a big tattletale. But she forgets to mention that she instigated it.
No!
We're finding that they're controlling us more than we're controlling them.
Hello?
Oh, yes.
Hello?
Lately, I'm not enjoying my kids. I want to be having fun. I want to enjoy their company.
Supernanny, we really, really need your help.
Stay all done.
Nicholas!
Nicholas. Supernanny, we are desperate. Please come help our family.
Hang in there. I'm on my way.
I think I'm you.
Is this surreal? Come on in.
Oh.
I'm
Pleased
Elizabeth.
to meet you.
Very nice to
Elizabeth,
meet you.
I'm Jo.
Thank you very much for being here.
Hello. What's your name? Who's this, Teddy? Hi, Teddy.
Can you say hi?
No.
Kate, could you say hi to Joe?
Hi, pleased to meet you. How are you? I'm Jojo.
When Joe walked into our house, my insides settled immediately. Joe is so calming. She just brings this presence of warmth and calm. Nicholas has had it. He's on the couch. Nicholas is not feeling well. He's probably got a cold.
Today, I'm going to be here observing, so I just want you to just carry on as normal with the kids. I'm just going to kind of take a seat back and just watch you.
Teddy, why don't we get you dressed? Yeah.
The first thing that Mum had to do for the day was to get Teddy dressed, but he didn't want to.
Come here. Hey, Teddy. He runs a lot. He's a big runner. Teddy, come here.
Where are you running?
Where did he go? Teddy, Teddy, come here.
Mama.
Teddy.
Mama.
Yes, Kate.
Look at the cookies.
Sweetie.
These are the bell ones. Bell! Those are the heart ones. Those are the horsey ones and rabbit ones.
I'm starting to realise where Mum's attention is going, and it's not being shared with Kate.
Teddy immediately was running away from me under the table. It's a big game. Chase me, chase me. Let's not chase you all day. Come on, Teddy. Let's get your shoes on. Come on. You want to wear your white shoes or your gray shoes? Why don't we put on our school shoes? You don't want your school shoes on.
Just give him 2 choices and move on.
Sorry?
Why is he so cross now?
I have no idea. Teddy, what do you want with the shoes, Teddy? I don't know what you're trying to you want your rain boots? Great idea. Let's put the rain boots on. There. Ta-da! Okay, come on. Let's go outside and play in the beautiful weather.
While Mum was outside with Teddy, I went downstairs to have a chat with Kate. Wow, look how big this is. Do you tidy up down here?
I clean here and I clean there. I clean everywhere.
So you're just very hard working, cleaning everywhere. All matter of the fact that she was talking, and as we were communicating, I felt like I was having a conversation with a teenager. Do you get time to play with Mummy and Daddy?
Daddy doesn't really play because Daddy's lazy because he wants to watch his own movies.
Really?
My mom plays with me, but when the boys cry, we can't play our card games.
You only get to play with Mummy and Daddy when the boys are behaving well. Kate told me in a nutshell that she doesn't get any of Mum's time because she's too busy having to deal with the twins when they play up.
Well, Nicholas doesn't come out of timeouts. Only Teddy. He doesn't understand that he has to stay in his timeout because he did something bad.
Right, and are you a good girl? Do you stay in your timeout?
I don't go in timeouts because I don't do anything bad.
Well, that's just fantastic then. Okay, let's go upstairs. Kate's very smart and she's very mature socially, and I could see those wheels turning around in her head when we were talking together. When I went outside, I saw Mum was having a hard time communicating with Teddy.
What do you need? Get it. Would you like to shoot hoops? Okay. Teddy, use your words and tell me what's wrong. Do you feel sick? Use the words, honey. I don't know what you want. Do you want your shoes off? Say off, Mommy. Say off, Mommy. Joe could see the frustration on my face. That's my life. My life is frustration lately.
Do you think you're as frustrated as the children are?
On a different level. I'm more frustrated. I'll go outside when I get away from the kids and...
Do you have any me time?
Yeah. But I have, a twins group that I go to once a month. Honey, what's wrong? You just want me to hold you. See, now Katie just has to go off because she knows you won't let me alone.
We were all in the backyard.
Where do you want to go?
And Mum was on the hammock with Teddy, and she started to explain the boys and their birth and how difficult that was and the traumatic time in her life.
They were about 1.6 pounds. They got down to about 15.5 ounces. Okay, they both had ileostomies. They both had PDAs. They had heart surgery, Proviacs, chest tubes, the whole 9 yards. They were see-through. Their eyes were fused shut. You could see their organs through their skin. They didn't have skin yet. We didn't know for about 2 months if we were going to be able to bring them home or not. So that's where a lot of the frustration comes from. You know what I mean? You've got these babies that made it, and they don't have eye problems, they don't have cerebral palsy, they don't have any of the things that preemies are supposed to have. And that's why when they, do something, if I yell at them or get really angry, it's hard because they're here. They're God's gift to us.
It's an exceptional story. I mean, it really is. And I feel that Mum's inner frustration comes from the fact that she's just so grateful that her little boys are alive. But at the same time, she's having problems trying to control their behaviour.
I'm not dealing with this situation very well. I'm so frustrated because I'm not happy right now.
How's it going? Hi, Joe. I'm Tsironis. Very nice to meet you.
Pleased to meet you
How
too.
are you?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you for coming to our home.
You're welcome. Just having a good day observing and watching.
Hi, Nicholas.
Elizabeth and the
How you
kids.
doing, buddy?
Just after Dad got home, he ran out to do some errands.
Be back in just a little bit.
Kate was on the sofa downstairs and she was banging the bowls, hoping that it would get Mum's attention because she was busy dealing with the boys.
No!
Sweetie, here. Here's the heart. You can take a turn, and Nika takes a turn. No! No hitting. That is not nice, Nicholas. Okay? That hurt Teddy. What do you say to Teddy? What do you say to Teddy, Nika? Yeah, but that's not nice.
Do the boys bicker like this between themselves?
Instead of sharing or taking turns or whatnot, they just hit instead of it.
This was meant to be playtime, but the children were so bored. There's not much fun happening here.
Oh, Teddy, can you give it a rest, hon, please? Let's play cars. Kate has foot cramps, so I have to rub her feet.
It didn't look like Kate was in that much pain. She looked bored.
I think these foot cramps might be more about getting Mum's attention.
How we can play. All right?
Mama.
Mommy's not going to drop what she's doing every time your feet hurt. Kate, rub your own feet.
Why do you think she's crying now?
Because of her foot cramps. She has them all the time.
I'm going to go upstairs and just see Kate. It was really sad. Kate ran upstairs, absolutely sobbing, and I needed to find out what the heart of this issue was. Come here.
Mommy.
Look at Jojo. Look at Jojo. You want to have a cuddle with Mummy and play with Mummy? And do you get much of Mummy's time?
No.
Why is that? Why do you think Mummy doesn't give you cuddles?
Because she always plays with the boys.
She told me that she just wants some love. She wants some affection from her mum. And explained how she doesn't get that because Mum spends so much time with the boys. Kate, your foot, is your foot hurting you? Is it? Or is that something that you tell Mummy so that she'll give you cuddles? What one is it?
It's when Mommy gives me cuddles
And admitted that she makes out that she gets foot cramps so that she can get her mum's attention, and that's just heartbreaking.
Let's see who's at the door. Let's see if we can do this with the pizza and you.
It was dinner time, and I know that this time of the day is a real big issue for Mum and Dad.
Nick, you're not in a barn. You chew. Think you don't like your cheese? Just leave the cheese on there. That's for you. Put it there. Just leave it on your plate, okay? Just leave it on your plate, honey. Nick, you can't throw your food. Why do you do that?
I like to.
You're just making a mess.
Yeah, like a troublemaker.
Meal times for the boys is playtime. It's havoc.
Come on, guys.
Nicholas.
Oh, Nicholas? Just stay all done.
They throw drinks on the floor, throw their food.
Hey. Come on, bud.
There's no discipline or consequences.
Too bad.
Okay?
This family certainly have a few problems that need to be ironed out, and so I'm going to sit down and discuss this with them. Elizabeth and Bob, I've seen more than enough, and I would love to sit down with a pair of you and discuss the issues that I feel need to be addressed, so let's go through.
I'm a little bit nervous to go in and meet with Joe because I got a few of the looks from Joe and I thought, oh no, she's gonna have us for lunch.
Let me start by saying how inspirational it is to hear the story with the struggle, the love, having two premature babies, Teddy and Nicholas, that were really, let's face it, a miracle.
Mm-hmm.
You have an amazing daughter, Kate.
Thank you.
But you're living in the past. Where you were 2 years ago, mentally, is in the same place that you're at now.
It's hard to not remember that every day. I thought I'd moved past the fear, but there's still that where I want to protect them.
But what that has ultimately done is stopped you from allowing the children to be able to progress. I mean, mealtimes is ridiculous. They're running around doing what they want, and you guys won't discipline the boys for the fear of what?
Seeing that they've, gone through what they've gone through, and here they are finally up and walking and running around and playing like other kids do, and we have got them some slack.
And that's created bad habits for the boys. Let's talk about Kate. And she has these cramps in her feet, right? And not only does a foot cramp just appear, but it also just goes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, have we taken her to the doctors? I mean, what have we done about that?
Yes, we have.
Nothing's wrong.
There's nothing wrong with her feet.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know for sure either.
But when the doctors are saying There's nothing wrong.
So you feel then that she lies?
I don't know if she's lying about the foot cramps.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Not sure yet.
How hard do you think it is for a little girl to have to sit and think, in order for me to get my hugs and kisses, I'll make out there's something wrong with me?
We shortchange her with our time.
The point I'm trying to make is, how do you make a child recognise that they're loved equally when they're with their siblings?
Right.
The attention and focus and love and affection is always diverted to the boys.
I never would have thought about that until you just brought that up right now. It's never crossed my mind.
Now they're healthy. And now they're running around. And now they need you on a different level.
It did kind of hit home because there is a part of me where it's just, I look at those boys and I see a pound baby in an incubator. And as a family, we need to move on past that. And I'm very grateful that she brought that up.
Are you ready to take that first step?
I am.
Absolutely.
Good. Because so am I with you, and together we can make a really drastic change in a positive way. All right, enough of this talk, let's get down to business. I designed a routine to eliminate some of the stress for Elizabeth and Bob. It's going to give them structure and a whole lot of fun for this family.
Schedule.
Now, this routine has got sitting down at lunch is a first for you, Mum. And I want you to do it as well, Dad, because meal times are an issue. So we're going to set examples. The children are going to watch. They're going to learn. We're going to instill manners. Magic play is all about being creative and jumping into your children's world.
When Joe told us about magic play, I thought it was just a wonderful idea. I think that Elizabeth needs to change and let go of the reins some and let them be playing a lot more.
And that's what we need to do here. We need to loosen up a little bit and move on from our traumatic experiences and get silly.
Love it.
Deal.
All right. Elizabeth and Bob never discipline their children, so today I brought in the naughty point. This is called the naughty point. And at that point, where the arrow is facing, the child has to sit and take the consequence.
Sounds good in theory. I put one kid here, this kid does something naughty over there. So now this one's gonna run away and I've gotta go get that one.
That's right, because this naughty point is the second one. One for Nicholas and one for Teddy.
Voila, she has the answer. There's 2 naughty points.
And if it means you place one here and around the corner, you stick this up, then they have to sit at the naughty point.
She's got me covered.
It was no surprise to see Teddy breaking the naughty point so soon.
Kate, you want your crust off? Yeah. Hold on, Teddy. Almost ready. Guys, we're almost ready, okay? What happened?
Daddy put me in
Teddy, that's your warning. No pushing Kate or you're going to the naughty point. Do you understand? Okay? Say you're sorry to Kate, please.
No.
Make him realise he needs to understand the impact of his behaviour. Teddy, go over to Kate and give her a kiss, or just say you're sorry.
You're going to sit 2 minutes on the naughty point. We don't hit and we don't push. It hurts people very much, okay? Sit, please.
Supernanny knew better. Like, putting the naughty points up for the boys.
It's gonna be a long night. He's dead smack in the middle of it.
Move it. Simple as that. Take him straight back to here. Okay, let's carry on.
I could see that in Teddy's face as soon as we were finished, that he knew there was a new sheriff in town.
While Mum was getting dinner ready, Kate was falling asleep on Dad's lap.
We're ready to eat. Let's get him on the table.
Come on, let's go.
Come on. Yeah, let's eat din din.
Okay.
Oh, I know what's coming next.
So do I.
I knew she was tired and right into the foot cramps, and I thought, here we go.
What's wrong, Kate?
After my conversation with Kate, I wanted to tell Mum and Dad there was more to this foot cramp issue than they were seeing or believing. Okay, this is about bringing out the truth, okay? And her recognising that's not the way to get your attention, okay?
Now you need to just try and tell me what's really bothering you, okay?
I'll see if her feet's hurt now.
Sweetie, are you tired? When it's your child, you have to doubt everything. You know, I've taken her to the doctor. No, there's nothing wrong with her feet. She has enough potassium in her diet. It's nothing physical.
No, it's not foot cramps. Ask her what is it she would like to do. What is it she would like Mummy to do?
What do you want Mommy to do? It's hard to watch a child like that. Literally, you can feel her pain. You know, I'm looking at Joe like, Joe, look at her. You know, this is not faking.
Right, okay. Come here, Kate. Come here, please. Kate, come here. Jojo is talking to you, okay? I know this is an issue that's difficult for Mum and Dad to accept, but kids will go to drastic measures to get their parents' attention. Mummy and Daddy want to spend time with you after dinner, but this temper tantrum has got to stop. If you carry on having this temper tantrum, then I will place you on the naughty point. Do you understand me, Kate? Right, then let me see a good girl behaving herself, and when dinner is finished, Mummy and Daddy will spend some time with you after. Please sit at the table, and let's stop this behaviour. There is an element of Kate that wants to be able to tell the truth, hoping that she will receive the love and affection that she wants unconditionally without having to lie. You see, the temper tantrum has elevated itself and it's come back down again. Once Mum sat down with Dad and they started to eat, all of a sudden, Kate's cramps were gone.
To see her 10 minutes later be absolutely fine, it was eye-opening. This explains so much. All right, yeah, Joe, you know what you're talking about.
I brought Mum and Kate together to discuss Kate's storytelling because I feel it's an issue that Mum needs to address now. I want to discuss Kate's foot cramps. Now, she felt she had to lie because it was the only way she could get your attention and Bob's attention. And I want you to explain to her that when she does tell lies, it has an effect on other people around her.
Immediately made me very uncomfortable because I just have never talked to Kate like that. I just have never said, you know, why are you lying? Kate, do you feel like you have to tell me that your feet hurt when you want Mommy's attention?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you don't have to do that anymore.
What is that? What's she been doing?
Okay.
If you can't say it, how are you going to teach your daughter?
She's 4. It's not easy looking at your 4-year-old daughter and saying, you're lying, honey.
And look what she has felt like she's had to do because of her intelligence.
What Joe and I have just been talking about and what Joe is teaching me is how to spend my quality time with you and your brothers at the same time, okay? Mommy didn't know how to do that before really well. We don't have to make up stories anymore. At first, I was very uncomfortable, but, you know, it worked. Kate came right out and said, no, my feet didn't hurt. I just said that because I wanted Mommy's cuddles or wanted Mommy's attention. I mean, I was surprised. She understands the difference between the truth and a lie. I'm right here. You can come right up.
I wanted Mum and Dad to loosen up and have fun with the children, so I introduced a technique called magic play. Nicholas, look at the pirate ship.
It's a pirate ship.
The first step is to make sure that you create that fantasy.
Yeah, he sees them now.
The second is to get everybody involved.
Okay,
Yes.
Elizabeth, Bob, we're going to have fun, all right?
Yay!
There are no rules to this game, all right? Just let it flow naturally.
When Joe wanted me to be a pirate, I was like, Kate, not my gig.
Oh, my gosh, look at all this stuff. Hurry, Captain.
It's important that Dad gets involved with the kids, not so that he just loosens up, but also so that he takes the stress off Elizabeth because she plays with the kids all day.
Take a look through your telescope.
Captain, there's trouble on the horizon.
I didn't have to force any kind of energy out of Bob or Elizabeth.
I love dressing up like this.
Yeah, well, go for it then, Bob. You know, this
Great.
is what it's all about, you know? They just went with it. They were finding the treasure.
It's a map!
It's a map.
X marks the spot.
It wasn't about foot cramps. It wasn't about Mum being frustrated. It was about the treasure hunt.
Jojo hid some treasure.
Look at that.
There's a sword.
And I found a wand.
Oh, the princess.
Mom, do I already have a wand?
It was fun. It was great. It was not a chore. It was great watching the kids. And I definitely wasn't stressed while doing it.
This is worth $1 million right here.
Honey, I'd marry you all over again.
Thank you.
That was the funnest game we ever had.
And look, now they're having a dual fight here.
I still have one little breath in me.
So, I'm off home now, Nicholas. Can Jojo have a hug? Bye, Teddy. See you soon. Kate, give me a hug.
Thank you so much for helping us. Oh.
You're welcome.
I'm excited that Jo gets to come back. I don't want to be nervous about it. I'm grateful for everything that she's done for us so far. I want to make her proud.
Bye. See you later. Take
Bye.
care. The family really had a lot of fun today, and I just hope they continue that whilst I'm gone. I've left Bob and Elizabeth to implement the techniques. I'm going to be keeping my eye on them, so I hope they do well.
Boys, you need to come out of Mommy's car right now. Now, this is your warning. Boys, if you don't come out of the car right now, you're going to the naughty spot. You make the choice. You're both going to the naughty point right now. Let's go.
Let's see how you handle the naughty points.
Putting you in the naughty point for not listening to Mommy and coming out of my car. You are not to play in Mommy's car. This is your new naughty point.
Stick with it, Mum. Don't get frustrated.
So I'm putting them back and forth, and I'm not giving them eye contact, but I put them right back, and I'm trying not to say a word to them. And it is hard to not say anything, but I'm trying to be as consistent as she showed me.
Come on, Mum. Stay tough disciplining the boys. You know you haven't in the past.
I put you on the naughty point because you were playing in Mommy's car. And I don't want you to play in Mommy's car. It's not safe. It's not safe. Do you understand?
Thank you, Mommy.
Thank you for saying you're sorry. Do you understand why?
Mommy.
That was great. Way to handle both boys at the same time.
I had to go to a meeting. I couldn't miss it. So Bobby had to do dinner by himself with the kids.
You want a PB&J? See that too, Kate. Okay, there's your corn. You guys have to at least try it, okay? Uh-oh. I can't believe you just did that.
Dad, those boys need a warning.
Ted, if you do that... Nick, why'd you do this, bud?
Dad, are you going to stop them and put them on the naughty point anytime soon?
I found it easier, if you will, not applying the naughty point at all. I didn't want to push their buttons. I felt it would just escalate just the exponential screaming and crying, and I didn't want to send them there. You're not getting it, bud.
Well, they certainly didn't learn anything there, did they?
Honey, you've got a cast on. You can't put Mommy's shoes on. Do you want to go downstairs with Kate? Ow! Oh, the toe. Oh. Go downstairs and play without getting into trouble, please.
Settle down, Mum. Take a deep breath.
No, Nicholas! No!
Mum, you've got to get a handle on this. Things are starting to get out of control.
Kate, you are not in control of the boys.
Mum, Kate can get the naughty point too.
That's your warning. Do not go and take things from Kate, and do not take things from Nicholas.
Mum, get a handle on this.
Nicholas is all over taking Kate's things away from her, so I'm trying to break up that thing, trying to teach Kate to not just throw every toy that we have in our entire house all around the basement. I'm frustrated, okay? That's what's happening right now.
It looks like things are getting a little too bumpy. I'm heading back. The DVD is a great part of this progress because it allows the parents to see exactly where they've gone wrong, so together we can watch that and make amendments. OK, so let's take a look and see what we've got here.
You in the naughty point for not listening to Mommy and coming out of my car.
OK, it was positive that you were consistent in placing them back. It was positive for the fact that you gave explanation when you went back, and you also got the apology, so that was very positive.
Oh, Dad's dinner. I've been looking forward to seeing this.
Uh-oh. Can't believe you just did that. Ted, if you do that... Nick, why'd you do this, bud? Huh?
Any comments on that?
I feel as though I'm putting in 110%. I don't know if you even really want to try.
I do think I should have tried.
I'm busting my ass, Bobby.
Right. I just didn't feel that was the night to do it. I thought it was going to be a mountain of work that evening to try to get them to understand the naughty point and get through it and finally have the night end. So.
Bob, what part of you ever thought that it wasn't going to be hard the day you start?
So you're saying this was a night that I should have gone to 10:30 or 11?
Yes, because this was a time when your child was clearly throwing food on the floor and you weren't doing anything about it but giving him excuses. Come on, Bob, honestly.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
Okay, let's talk about this, though, because it is creating really bad habits at the table, and what it does is make Elizabeth's job harder.
And I'm aware of that, and I totally understand that.
So can we start today?
Yes.
Good. Did you hear that?
I heard it.
All right, let's move on.
Last one. Uh-oh.
Putting them in the bed. You are not in control of the boys.
So she should have been given a warning there for that behaviour.
Mm-hmm.
So now she feels she can carry on and behave that way.
She's laughing at me.
Kate gets the naughty point and she would apply very easily.
This is a big world change.
Yeah.
So I'm missing this whole part here.
I'm frustrated, okay? That's what's happening right now.
That's it. That's all I could take. That's when I cried.
So how do we change that frustration?
Well, obviously, if I would have taken care of Kate, I don't think anything else would have snowballed.
Yeah. Okay. So, are we ready to roll up our sleeves and get working?
Yes, we are.
Elizabeth, you on board?
Yeah.
Right, let's go.
I've been on board, mate.
Mum is still getting frustrated with the kids. So one way to eliminate that is to give them an activity that they can all focus on and have fun with. We're going to play a fishing game, all right? And I need a big girl to be the timekeeper. Okay. We're going to use our fishing rods to dip it into the fishing pond. All right, Nicholas, you can go first. Kate, we need 10 minutes, please. Nicholas, come on, Nicholas. Lift it up, lift it up. Hey! Well done.
You got a fish. Okay, Teddy's turn.
Teddy was concentrating so much so that he could catch the fish. And when he did, that sense of pride was just written all over his face, and it was priceless.
Yay! Good boy, Nicholas.
Nicholas! That's it, Teddy, keep going.
Teddy wanted that fish, and he just kept at it, and he didn't get frustrated, which I thought for sure he'd launch the fishing pole, but he didn't.
Yay!
You did it, Teddy!
The game was incredibly successful for everybody involved, and I do think it's going to be a game that the children will want to play time and time again, which is fantastic. You did very well in keeping them focused and moving on, and your enthusiasm was 100%.
This was a fun, creative way of getting them to play with each other and concentrate on one thing. It was great.
Meal times are still chaotic, so I wanted to teach Mum and especially Dad how to discipline the children when necessary during dinner.
Teddy, honey, it's dinner time right now. Can you move your trains and your cars to the side? Just put them right here. I know, but then you won't be able to eat your food.
Teddy didn't stop playing with his trains and Dad needed to step up. Dad, this is what I want you to say to Teddy. If you don't show Daddy that you're eating your food, I have to take your cars away from the table.
If you don't eat your food, I have to take the cars away, okay?
Okay.
Can we take them away?
Leave him there. You've said what you're going to do if he doesn't start to eat his food. So let him now make that choice.
I'm gonna take these away if you don't start eating your food, okay? Look at Daddy, Teddy.
Nicholas?
See? Take one bite. I know. When I have the kids and I give them that extra leeway that I should not be giving them, I do see how it undermines what Elizabeth's been trying to do with them. Good boy. Good boy.
Dad did a really good job, so he needs to stick to this technique so that dinner times can run a lot smoother.
It really felt good to be able to get through dinner the way we did. I don't think we've gotten through a meal like that in a very, very long time.
You're a very good teacher.
Thank you.
It's easy to take suggestions from you and take advice from you because you don't.
You don't
Say
want.
this now.
No, you don't.
You don't make us feel like we're loser parents of the century. You know what I mean?
No, you know, because of your courage and coming forth and realising that you needed help, I was able to give it to you.
I just don't want you to go yet. There's a little bit of me that's not ready to say goodbye to Jo because she's so positive, she's so encouraging, she's such a strong person to have on your side.
Keep working together. Remember,
will.
it's really important about being on the same page.
We will.
All right?
Promise.
Don't let frustration become anger.
She wants you to win. She wants you to do well. And it's hard to say goodbye to somebody like that. You guys, JoJo's gonna go. Can you say,
Come on, Nick.
come over and
JoJo's
say
going
bye-bye?
bye-bye.
I can leave this house knowing that I've given Elizabeth and Bob some good sound advice and have educated them in understanding what makes their children tick. And ultimately, what that will do is only bring them closer to their children.
That was nice.
Wasn't that wonderful?
Bye-bye, Jojo.
Here we go.
Now that Jo is gone, I feel like, in a way, she kind of hugged our family and made us all stronger.
Since Jo's left, our lives are tremendously better. I think Jo has helped me be a better dad.
I feel like a new person. I feel like an energized person, a stronger person.
Get this one right here. Yeah! Here you go. Get in there.
Kate hasn't had foot cramps since Jo's been gone. She's been really helpful with the boys. Let's see a bite on that one, Nicholas.
Drop it in.
Picked him the best one. He throws it
Get
away.
this one right here.
All right, let's put our buckets right here. I definitely feel like the new sheriff in town with the boys. When they look at the naughty point arrow, they look at it and say, oh, naughty point. I don't like to go to the naughty point.
Sit down. I don't know how to express to her, but thank God she did accept to come to our house and help us out. Be careful.
Jo brought more happiness to our family. We needed a little happiness.
Thank you for helping me tell the truth. Thank you, Dodo.